Hey there, I'm Aaron with Arkto Campers. We're a company out of Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And here at Overland Expo East, we have our two trailers, the C10 and our elderly G12. Been around for a couple of years, so. Part of our company and our trailers, our little bits of claim to fame are our storage capacity and our outdoor kitchens. We feel we have one of the more functional outdoor kitchens here, really driven by the size of our pantry and the fact that we have a pantry. So all aluminum and composite construction on the trailer. There's no wood in the entire build. Yeah, with our kitchen, it's all aluminum with an HDPE countertop. All pull-out drawers for your storage of your cutlery and spices. A little cubby there for scrub brushes and soap. Tea towel rack, hot and cold water. Everything's housed in a cable carrier, including our gas line and hot and cold water, so nothing's getting snagged up in the drawer slides. Ooh. It's a 2-burner stove, and then like I mentioned earlier, our pantry, which of course has the cigarette lighter plugs, the USB ports, and 110-volt receptacle built inside there. Moving on with the kitchen, we have fold-down prep deck, a little extra countertop space. And then just over here is our 12-volt fridge freezer, so there's a 75-liter fridge freezer. And then everything's nested upon 500-pound drawer slides. So these are actually bolted through the chassis of the trailer, so they remain quite strong. So you don't have to worry about anything coming apart while you're bouncing on the trailer. Moving around to the front, we have ample storage. We have 105 cubic feet of storage in the trailer. So this is like a 6-foot deep tongue box. You can fit a set of skis in there, snowboard, fishing rods, whatever. So up front at the tongue, we have a hot dip galvanized steel chassis. Max coupler, 360-degree articulating coupler here, and an Arkto 750 tongue jack. What's nice about the galvanized chassis, we're one of the few actually in North America that dip our own chassis here. We just happen to be very close to our facility that can dip. So that gives up to a 75-year lifespan against rust, which is real nice versus things like powder coating and industrial coatings. So up front we have a propane cabinet, so we can stick in here a 20-pound or 30-pound propane bottle for use. We have another storage cabinet, so this gives access to the portable toilet. So we have indoor and outdoor accessible toilets, so you can actually bring this out through here and stick it into the outdoor shower enclosure at the back. And then of course we have storage in the front, so mostly like for tow gear and hand tools and things like that while you're out camping. 37-gallon fresh water tank, and it comes standard with an MPPT solar charge controller, shore power of course, as most trailers do, including a DC-DC charger on here, so you can charge up to 30 amps while rolling down the road. Down below is a Truma Combi. This is a furnace and hot water heating system combination unit, all 12-volt and propane. And then even more storage in the back here. So we call this the garage. So as you can see, you can house all sorts of stuff in here. Folding chairs, propane fire pit, barbecue, folding tables, things like that. Moving around the back, we have an outdoor shower enclosure, along with a shower, hot and cold water receptacle at the back, with a porch light. And so like I said earlier, you can bring the portable toilet into here if you want, and then you can have like an outdoor sort of ensuite. Full-size spare tire hanging off the back that comes standard with the trailer. Then we can head on inside. So yeah, in here, the construction of the interior is actually all aluminum and composite. So this is all aluminum, this is a composite material, making up the cabinet doors and drawer faces. And then we have storage galore. So these are all 2-foot deep drawers, 3 of them. Our cabinets are very sizable, so for a point of reference on its depth, you can see like reaching all the way to the back, that's to my bicep. Width-wise, it's a pass-through left and right, so width-wise it's about like 3 folded stacks of t-shirts wide. And of course these are open here as well. USB ports, cigarette lighter plug, 110-volt receptacle. Moving on to the electrical, we have a Red Arc Manager 30 and Rogue electrical management system. And we can do up to 960 amp hours of lithium batteries on board here, plus up to 1,000 watts of solar on the roof. So you got your full bench here, and this will actually allow you to connect the seat that you're sitting on right now to this bench to be able to sleep 2 children in an L shape here. This bench is actually 6'4" long, 30 inches wide, and then we have a little sign here. It's not in this trailer, but we have an optional bunk bed option for the trailer as well, so that attaches up here, and then that's 5'7" long, so that actually makes it up to sleep to 5 people up here, so 2 adults, 3 children comfortably. And then just behind is our main bed, so that is a residential queen bed, full 80 inches long, 60 inches wide. And there's a cubby along the back side, so it keeps you nice and comfortable while you're sleeping instead of your traditional RV beds that are a few inches shorter. And then down below the bed, is a wardrobe, boot cubby underneath it, and then even more storage underneath the seat here, which opens up. And underneath this bench is where the portable toilet is housed, so we can actually open that up and there you go, giving you access to the toilet. 6'3", So as you can see, the standing space in here for a hybrid pup up top is pretty high. That's 6'8" to the top here. So it makes it pretty comfortable, and the space, like width-wise, of course, it's plenty of space. I mean, clearly you and I are standing here pretty comfortably. So it's very deceptive from the outside before coming into the trailer how large the space is actually in here. Yeah, and then moving on to our brand new model. This is the C10. Actually, we get asked often what the C and the G stand for. So the G is actually for grizzly, because we have a bear in our logo. Because actually we manufacture them like grizzly country. We camp all the time over in the Rocky Mountains of Alberta, Canada. So that was inspiration behind it. And the C10 is, the C stands for cub, since it's a smaller trailer. And this one's more catered to 2 people comfortably. And so we have the exact same kitchen. We managed to squeeze that into this trailer. So exact same kitchen out here. Same construction with the drag chain carrying the utilities into the kitchen. 2-burner stove, same drawers and everything. Pantry is just a tad smaller because it's obviously a smaller trailer. Pull down table here. But the change is the fridge actually is accessed from the interior of the trailer here. So moving around to the front, 11-pound propane bottles mounted to the front of the trailer. Galvanized chassis, same couplers, same tongue jack. So all the trailers come with this bike receiver rack, so you can actually slide your bike rack in there and carry with your bikes up the front. We really wanted to stick with the theme of storage on our trailers, and so we try to maximize storage on this small trailer as much as possible. So you can see this forward cabinet here is pretty sizable for the size of this kind of trailer. So you can store smaller items like tools. In this one, so the solar charge controller and shore power, a little bit smaller of a water tank, 31 gallons. And then we needed to downsize the furnace a bit for space in the trailer. So in this case, we put in the Truma AquaGo hot water heater and the Truma Vario heat for the furnace. Also with the storage in the back, so again, another garage underneath the bed. Outdoor shower, again, so we have the same shower receptacle at the back with the ensuite enclosure here. Wanted to, the toilet that's inside here, again, you could bring it out here. So moving on to the interior of the trailer. As you can see, this is a little smaller in here. The bench is a lot shorter because we wanted to utilize as much space for storage for cabinets. So we have an upper cabinet up here that's got a shelf in it, decent amount of space there. 2 drawers that aren't quite as deep as the G12. Got a cubby at the front with a shelf up top, space to store, I don't know, books or paper related items like maps. All of our electrical setup is on the right-hand side there. Boot cubby below, just like the G12. And then we also have the storage under the single seat and the same wardrobe underneath the bed. Underneath me, again, is another portable toilet, so same idea. Just kind of unique for such a small trailer. And the bed, on the other hand, is obviously not that platform right there. We actually have a tilt-down bed, so if you want to go to bed, you just pull down, and then this is actually a full residential queen-size mattress, 80 inches long, 60 inches wide, that has some cubbies on the left and right side as well. So there you go, that's the C10. If you have any questions, you can reach out to us. I'm Aaron with Arkto Campers. You can email admin@arktocampers.com or check us out on social media @ArktoCampers.